Have you ever wanted to change one tiny detail in a photo and somehow ended up spending hours on the whole thing? Or maybe you decided to spend bucks for an editor to fix it, but the result still wasn't what you wanted. I can totally relate. It's so frustrating when you pour time or money into something and it still doesn't meet your expectations. Editing images to fit my liking used to feel impossible until I found this tool. Now you don't have to waste hours or spend a ton of cash to get that one perfect fix because you can do it with AI. But not just any AI, this one's different. Imagine having to commission a whole new painting every time you wanted a small tweak. New canvas, new brush strokes, starting from scratch. That's how a lot of AI image tools used to work. You type a new prompt and it rebuilds the entire image, so you often losing the things you actually liked. However, FLUX Kontext flips that on its head. Instead of regenerating the whole picture, Kontext lets you edit only the parts you want, keeping everything else intact. Simple, fast, and way less painful. All right. Let's talk about what you can actually do with Kontext. And honestly, this is where it gets exciting. And with Kontext, you're not just randomly editing images, you're making precise changes exactly where you want them. Got something in the background you wish wasn't there? Gone in seconds. Ever wanted to swap out the word sale for sold without messing up the font or spacing? Easy change. And my personal favorite, character consistency. No matter how many edits you make, the same face or person stays consistent. That's huge if you've ever struggled with AI tools that kept changing you in every version. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you the coolest part. Kontext also has API integration, which means it's not just limited to one platform. Any AI app can integrate it into their workflow. So if you're using other apps, you can still have Kontext doing the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Even so, there still aren't many AI apps that integrate Kontext into their workflow. The few that do often come with quite a high price tag. That's why today I want to share an alternative tool for anyone who wants to try Kontext. The tool I'm talking about is the AI image editor. Now, let me tell you how I personally used it using my favorite AI content generator app, which is Magic Hour. I had this one photo that I liked, but I wanted to swap the background out for something else. Normally that would mean hours of me fumbling around in Photoshop trying to cut things out and paste them back in. But now I just need to upload my photo, type in exactly what I wanted to change, hit generate, and done. The whole process took less than 30 seconds, and honestly, the result looked way cleaner than anything I could have done manually. The process was also completely free because I used Magic Hour AI. Magic Hour gives you free generation daily, which is perfect if you want to test out things without worrying about extra costs. That means you can experiment, try different edits, and really see how much faster your workflow becomes, all while saving money you'd normally spend on expensive editors or the other AI apps. Now, if you're curious and want to give it a try yourself, here are a few pro tips to make sure your edits come out exactly the way you imagine. First, use action words like change, add, remove, replace, and so on. Clear instructions get you the best results. For text swaps, always use quotes. Don't just write change the sign to sold, but instead write replace sale with sold. Last but not least is to stick to one edit at a time. Don't overload a single prompt with 10 requests. Keep it clean and simple. That way, the AI knows which area it should focus on and changes it without messing up the layout. Magic Hour Image Editor is honestly insane. Designers can swap text or colors and add mockups instantly. Social media creators can refine branding assets. You can get the results you want in seconds, all for free, every single day. Now it's time for the question of the day. If you could instantly edit one thing in your favorite photo, what would it be? I'd love to hear your answer in the comments.